Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading today. I hope you're all doing really well as always. Thank you so much if you're joining me for the first time. You're very welcome here. And also I want to say thank you to all of you who have watched the videos before and who've taken the time to like and particularly to subscribe, because that just really helps build the channel. And I'm going to put these out because Spirit are very ready. So I'm going to put these out. Yeah, it really helps. So I do appreciate all your support, and I don't think I say it often enough. So thank you for being here. We're going to have a look at the energies around you. We're going to have a look at what Spirit wants you to know and any advice or steps that you need to take moving forward. We have an interesting start already because we have take a breather, call your spirit home, lend a hand, and have fun. Lovely. And on the bottom we have tell the truth. How intriguing, Aquarius. Right, I'm going to get started. So, have you been rushing around and doing too much again, Aquarius? You're such a busy sign, honestly. So, you know, Spirit is saying it's okay for you to stop occasionally. And I know you find that really hard because you've got such a strong work ethic. But it's okay for you to take a breather, let someone else take the load for a while, you know, and just relax. Now, even if you've got a busy schedule, it's just taking like 5 minutes in a day, even if you have to lock yourself in the bathroom. I know if you've got toddlers, that's not easy because they never let you have any peace, do they? But, you know, this is about you just taking time out for your own protection. When I say protection, I mean protecting your emotions, you know, allowing yourself that downtime for your mind to relax, you know, all those things that are so important that give us the strength to carry on. Spirit are saying you really need to slow down just a bit, or to take like a little break for yourself. Do something that makes you feel good, Aquarius, because, you know, as I said, that's what helps you build the strength to be who you are. Interesting that they're saying to you also that they want you to call your spirit home. So this is about you really stepping into what your needs are at the moment. You know what, sorry, I got distracted. I can hear voices saying, you know, oh, my needs, they always come last, you know. Doesn't need to be so. You need to take some responsibility for that, Aquarius. This is about you connecting with your inner being. So if you get a chance, and I know it's difficult if you've got a busy life, but if you get a chance to do some meditation, or just to have a tiny bit of space where you just light a candle, read your favorite positive book, you know, whatever it is for you that helps you feel grounded, helps your soul feel, you know, together and at one, that is what Spirit are encouraging you to do at the moment. Because there's also the side of this that if you are depleted in your energy levels, you're not strong enough to help others, and you run the risk of running yourself into the ground. So there's an emphasis here on building yourself up by making sure you get relaxation, you get those moments of break, you get those moments for you, to put you in a stronger position to help others when they need help. Okay? And they just want you to make sure that you have some fun in life. You know, you are a sign, Aquarius, that has, as I said before, a hugely strong work ethic. And it's really important to get that balance, you know. And I think you know, a lot of you, and I know some of you won't because this is a very general reading, but a lot of you just really enjoy working. But Spirit are saying, you know, you are going to run yourself ragged eventually. It's important to get the balance and to make sure that you have some fun, some enjoyment. And I know some of you will say your work is fun, and that's great, but you also need time to yourself to do other things. So yeah, I'm labouring this point a bit because Spirit are emphasising it very strongly. So Yeah. We have the tell the truth card, and I don't think this is about you needing to tell the truth to someone else. I think this is about you needing to be truthful to yourself. So, you know, if you're having any, if you're feeling very tired, or you're having any health issues, or there's anything that's creating extra struggle, it is okay to say no. It's a very interesting reading for you today, Aquarius. It's quite unlike other readings that we've done, but it is okay for you to say, actually, I can't do that right now. I just need a moment, or I need some time. Very interesting. Let's get the tarot and see. They want me to use these. So let's get the tarot and see what they're telling us about this. Why are you telling... Oh, gosh, they're ready. Look at this. Have the Two of Wands. That's the other thing about taking some time out, you know, taking a moment for yourself, because especially if you do things, or you allow time to do things like journaling and things like that, you know, with the Two of Wands, this is about trying to make a decision about which way to move forward, you know, to view your life and, you know, how do you want things to be? How do you want this to pan out? But if you're constantly, you know, charging around at 100 miles an hour, you don't have the space to sit calmly and think positively about how you want to create your future. So Spirit is saying, make sure you allow yourself that time, Aquarius, because you know, you do put a lot of effort in and you really deserve it. Oh, wow. That's followed up by the Three of Wands. So yeah, the Three of Wands is very much about, you know, you're manifesting what... this comes up a lot for you, manifesting, doesn't it? But this is about you manifesting and focusing on what you truly want. And again, spirits say, if you're standing in your authentic energy, Aquarius, and, you know, you're bringing that soul back and you're centering your soul so that you can create from that solid basis, it puts you in a much stronger position to manifest the outcomes that you are concentrating in, and to really bring that ship in that you've been focusing on. Justice. Interesting energy coming from that card as well. What is it with you today, Aquarius? What is this energy? There's something coming through this card about fairness and obviously balance, because we see balance there. There may be a situation concerning somebody else or some other people where there hasn't been equal give and take. And maybe you can't see how that's going to be resolved, because we see this lady here trying to get some balance, but actually her eyes are covered. So it may be that you're trying to work out how you can level out a relationship of some sort. You maybe feel, you know, this could be a work situation for you where you feel that you're giving 110%, but you're getting very little in return. They're being unfair. So there is fairness here, though, because this is in an upright position. So I do think that's going to be resolved. You just can't see the outcome yet. Something's going to be put right. Now, this could be a relationship in your personal life, or as I say, this could be regarding a work situation or something where you have put a lot of effort in, but you don't feel you're being given the same in return. Yeah, I think that you're going to... We have an ace here. We have the Ace of Swords. Now, aces are new beginnings. And this is a clear new beginning. This is about you having an idea that is... just feels right to you. You know, it's a very clear idea. such a strange energy. I keep pausing because it is such a strange energy coming from this reading, Aquarius. I don't know what this is about. But, you know, things will become clear. You know, I keep saying the word clear because that's what keeps coming up. It's a new start where you're going to be able to progress regardless of, you know, any interference or anything flying around. But, you know, we see the birds here. They're actually getting in the way of this sword. But the sword goes straight through the center and disperses the birds. So, you know, you are going to see your way out of a situation. So if it is particularly a workplace situation for you, Aquarius, where you don't think things are fair, you're going to know the exact right way to approach that with your bosses. You're going to know how to, you know, maybe ask for more time off or better shift pattern or better remuneration. You know, whatever that is for you, you're going to get some clarity to that situation and you're going to actually find the right way forward. Why are you telling Aquarius to have fun, please? Why are you telling Aquarius to have fun? We have the Death card here. The Death card, you know, for those of you that aren't that familiar with tarot, is it talks of major changes. Sorry, I'm hesitating. This is such a weird reading for you, Aquarius, honestly. They've just literally said to me, you only live once, and they're laughing because obviously they're very much still alive in spirit. But they're trying to lighten the moment here because, you know, they're telling you they want you to have more fun. They want to see you not worrying about things, Aquarius. They want to see you out, you know, having fun and just enjoying yourself. And, you know, they want to see that change happen. But the fact they brought that out, they do joke sometimes, seriously. And, you know, this is about them saying, come on, you only live once. Don't give it, you know, don't work yourself into oblivion. You know, it's time for you to actually go and have fun. Oh my goodness, I hope they're not going to stay like this the whole afternoon. They get me into trouble in my readings. That's so funny. So what's this truth about, Spirit? This is about, you know, they're saying the world is your oyster. This is why they want you to go out and have fun. They want you to be honest with yourself about whether or not you are having the appropriate, you know, work-life balance, you know, being honest with yourself about what you can achieve and what you can't, because, you know, it feels like you're putting a lot of effort into a lot of things, as I said earlier, but maybe some of those things you need to pull back on a little bit. The World card talks about cycles. So they're saying what goes around comes around. So this is very much about you putting in all that effort. But the outcome might not be. It's so weird, this is such a weird reading. I might not even post it because it's so weird. Please let me know if this resonates with you, because I've not had a reading for you like this like this for you. I mean, well, I don't think ever. It's so strange, Aquarius. I don't feel anything bad in it at all, apart from this guidance about making sure you've got a good balance and you've got some protected self-time. There's nothing bad in this reading at all. But we talked before about you being honest with yourself, you know, and saying, no, actually, I can't do that at the moment because I'm prioritizing something else, and not burning yourself out. And I think, you know, they're saying what goes around comes around. This is about you taking responsibility for your well-being. That's what they're getting at here. And I've never read the World card like that before, but that is the message they're giving me. That's why they keep saying what goes around comes around. So this is about self-care. This is about looking after yourself, looking after your emotions, your health, and, you know, not burning yourself out, Aquarius. Yes, that's exactly what it's about, because here we see on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. This is very much about self-care. Queen of Cups, very, very, very nurturing, very, you know, has a protective energy, but talks a lot about self-care. So that's exactly the message here. Important for you to look after yourself, Aquarius. Quite an interesting reading. I'm going to put it together with some moonology, because this is they're giving me a headache as well at the moment, so the spirit are very much with you. What do you want to tell Aquarius in bringing this together, Spirit? What is your advice? They're saying believe in the impossible. So, you know, if you're working really hard because you're worried about something in your future, you know, as we've said before, Aquarius, you are a sign who manifests really well. And this is about you believing that things will work out in your favor and things will be as you want them to be. Oh, I couldn't make this up. This is definitely a time for healing for you. A really, really strong message here is about your self-care, Aquarius. What is it that you need to release? What is it that's burdening you at the moment, Aquarius? What is it that's on your mind? What is it that's stressing you out? What is it that you need to release that will release that burden? Because there's definitely something here. They are saying, don't let your past hold you back. So if there's something that has happened in your past or that you struggle with emotionally, it could be impacting your current circumstances, making you feel very tired, playing on your emotions. It's time to find a way to let that go. And, you know, as I always say in readings, Spirit will help you with that, but you need to ask. Otherwise, they will leave you to find your way through it because they feel that's what you want. So if there's something that they can help you with, literally just ask them out loud. And, you know, even saying, Spirit, I release my burdens. Please help me with this particular issue. I can't find my way through at the moment. I hand it to you. Please show me the way. And, you know, it's amazing how things begin to shift. So, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. That was a really strange reading for you. I hope it resonated with some of you. If it did, do let me know in the comments, because, yeah, wow. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I look forward to reading for you again, and hopefully we'll get back into the, you know, other readings that are more activity based, if you know what I mean, because I know you enjoy those, Aquarius, but this one was an important message for you because Spirit kept labouring the fact of self-care and making sure you get breaks for you. Interesting. Okay. Take care, Aquarius. I look forward to reading for you soon, and bye for now.